Check the link in the description box for where you can buy your Carbivore t-shirt.
Hello everyone! Alright, it is time for just a quick video with some great news, and you're going to have to check your Walmarts and tell me if the same is true for you. So, I saw someone post online today that Fieldroast chow cheese was at Walmart, and $5.47. Now, if you shop at some other places, you know you're probably paying $7.99 for this cheese, and even I think maybe goodness me might be $8.99. They're $5.47 at Walmart. So I went and thought, let me go pick up some cheese. You know, you don't get the tomato cayenne too often. It's a nice flavor. I tend to buy their plain kind of cheese, but I have the Earth Island Follow Your Heart mozzarella already. So my daughter said, yeah, get their spicy cheese because we love this as well. So I showed up at Walmart, guys, and guess what's there? In addition to the cheese, they have the Field Burgers. Now, I think the first time I bought these Field Burgers, they were $11.97, I believe, at Ambrosia Fine Foods. At Good Rebel Vegan Essentials, they're also like at least, I'd say, $11. Maybe the cheapest I got them for, and this is probably not true. I feel like $10. I think I paid $11 to $12 for them. $6.97 at Walmart. Okay, that's amazing. They have the sausages, $5.97. So they're, you know, the Fieldroast sausages, which are other places, $8 to $9. Definitely, they were $5.97. So that is a great deal. Now, while this is not at Walmart, remember I have reviewed the Riviera vegan yogurt, the coconut milk yogurt. I went to my local Metro because I had seen it in their flyer saying they had it. Well, they didn't. And I said, hey, you know, I'm wondering if you guys are bringing this in. It says you have it in the flyer. And lo and behold, they've brought some in. So they have the raspberry and they have the pineapple coconut. I picked this up because my daughter loves this, but I'm going back with a pineapple coconut. That is my favorite. So that's, you know, another vegan find. Check your Metro stores if you are close to one. And I just have to say, you know, I've got some other things that are zero consequence, really. Look at this bag of oranges. I counted how many I have in here. Anyone want to take a guess before I tell you? This was at Walmart, their discount rack, for $2. I always say this, and, you know, find your store that you love where they have a good discount rack. It is hit or miss, but if you go in at the right time, you can score a great deal. I once got a massive bag of broccoli. Massive! In fact, one guy was taking all of the bags of broccoli because they were $2, and then I asked if there were more, and he said, sure, they were over there. And when I went to look, there weren't any, so I went to him and I said, you know, I don't see any more. And he said, oh, would you like one bag? I'm like, yeah, since you have like 5, thank you. So he gave me one. There were at least 4 or 5 bags of these. Some had slightly bigger oranges with less. Anyone guess how many are in here? 18. 18 oranges for $2. That is insane. So always check your discount racks. I happen to love my Fortino's discount rack and my Walmart discount rack, and it just depends when you hit it what you get. But I find the Walmart one, like the onions I got, that big bag of onions I got, like 10, 12 pounds of onions for $1, the red onions, I still have them. And they're in the garage, which is cool, and they are perfect. So always consider, you know, getting your stuff discounted. I mean, unless you are like hardcore, you only eat organic. But even then, you can probably find some organic stuff on discount. Alright guys, so you know what? That is my brief video for now. Just letting you know that Fieldroast is at Walmart. Oh, sorry guys. I'm forgetting to point out that Lightlife Foods is also at Walmart. And I was so excited to see Fieldroast that it took me a moment when I got home to say, wait a second, I don't think that Lightlife has been at Walmart. So they have the bacon, they have the sausage, they have everything Lightlife. And you know, I think I'm going to continue this video because I wanted to do a talk about this. I told you guys a long time ago and I have not done it. I'm going to do it now. And we're just going to discuss these companies being bought out by bigger meat-based companies and the impact. And I'm going to tell you right now, if the impact like this is far lower prices and availability at Walmarts across the country, I'm already down. Okay, so you guys tell me if you know, if you've gone to your Walmarts and found this. I'd love to know, and I'm going to continue this conversation in just a moment.
Hi, guys. Don't you just love when you shot a video and then you find out that the audio did not work at all? Yeah. So here I am again, continuing the video I started with regards to vegan companies being bought out by meat-based companies. So, one of the things that I remember, I think it was 2017, when I heard that Fieldroast had been bought by Maple Leaf Foods, I remember being sad. I really felt awful. I mean, I just felt like, why couldn't we have Fieldroast stay fully vegan? It's been such a long-standing vegan company that has made products we love. They fought in Canada when they had their sausages taken away because they wouldn't test on animals, and we were behind them. We backed them. We wrote letters and all this, and then all of a sudden, Maple Leaf Foods swoops in and buys them out, and I wasn't happy. Um, but then, I realized that money talks. And the fact that Maple Leaf Foods, which is, I don't know, is it the largest Canadian supplier of chickens, meat products? I don't even like to think about it. But if they actually wanted to buy if they wanted to buy Fieldroast, you knew Fieldroast was worth a lot to them. Maple Leaf Foods doesn't want to buy a company that's producing vegan foods because there's one or two people in Toronto who are full-time vegans, and other people, buy stuff like this once in a while. So despite all the naysayers who love to be on social media telling you that there'll never be a vegan world, that you're wasting your time being vegan, vegans aren't changing anything, that people go vegan and then they drop off because you can't sustain it, the truth is in the dollars. These companies are buying out vegan companies because the money is there. Year after year, more and more vegan products are being sold. Look at the Beyond Burger, and I heard today that they're going to be selling the Beyond Burger apparently at all grocery stores across Canada, something like that. My mother heard on the radio and told me. So there's money in this. And what better way for some company like Maple Leaf Foods, instead of coming out with a competing product, but to step right into a market that's already got some reputation and it's got some track, they're well established, than to buy out a vegan company. So in that sense, it really bodes well for what the market is and for where the market can go. So let me just read this article that had come out with regards to, I guess this is Lightlife Foods. Okay, so they bought, not only did they buy Fieldroast, but they bought Lightlife first. So Maple Leaf Foods has announced it will acquire an American company that makes plant-based protein foods for $140 million and any related costs. Maple Leaf says it has signed a definitive agreement to buy Lightlife Foods, Inc., which makes vegetarian deli meats, chicken, beef, sausages, and other meatless foods. President and CEO Michael McCain said in a statement that consumers are looking for alternative protein sources, and this growing market is one of Maple Leaf's strategic growth platforms. Lightlife's management will continue to run the Turner Falls, Massachusetts headquartered company, and it will be a subsidiary of Maple Leaf Foods. So they're going to be independently still running their company. And I think one of the things I remember hearing when Fieldroast was selling to Maple Leaf Foods was that Fieldroast is going to continue to run its company, and everything at the company is vegan. Like the lunchroom is vegan, all that stuff is vegan. They have a vegan mantra, let's just say. And that wasn't going to change. So that was good to hear. So this is the announcement about buying Lightlife. I think I might have another one of those here. Yeah, so just again, they spent $140 million on Lightlife, and then there was the announcement about buying Fieldroast. So Maple Leaf Foods announced today, so this was now, as of January 2018, they finalized the deal to buy Fieldroast grain meat company, and they bought them for $120 million, which surprised me a bit, but as a Canadian, I guess I've always had access to the Fieldroast foods, whereas Lightlife was only in the States. So Fieldroast has established a leadership position and considerable brand equity in the rapidly growing premium segment of plant-based protein. And this acquisition advances Maple Leaf's vision to be the most sustainable protein company on Earth, including a core strategy to diversify into plant-based protein. With the acquisition of Fieldroast, along with Lightlife, acquired in early 2017, Maple Leaf is now positioned as a leader in the U.S. retail market for plant-based proteins. So, I mean, it's about money. They would not spend $260 million on something that they don't believe is worth every penny. And this article just talks about how Fieldroast has sales of 38 US million, and I guess that's yearly, and how Fieldroast was founded in 1997. They employ 200 people at their 75,000 square foot facilities in Seattle. So all those will still continue to be run independently. And here's the other thing. So I was telling you that I didn't even realize. I mean, I saw Smart Life, but I didn't think about it. That Smart Life and Fieldroast now are together because they're Maple Leaf Foods. And Walmart had all the Smart Life products, the bacon, the tempeh, the deli slices. But this is what I did not see yet. Okay, here's the deli slices. You know, they've got the various deli slices, which is great. But let me just go back to the main page here for Lightlife, because it reminded me of the product that's supposed to come out end of March that I'm going to buy and review, and that is the Lightlife Burger. I can't wait to try this. Look at these pictures. This burger looks phenomenal. I did buy the Field Burger today because, hey, at that price, who could go wrong? But look at this. So what's great about this, when you come off your, I don't know, call it the vegan swing. You know, you're just happily swinging along, supporting vegan companies. We love it. We get it. I know this. I understand fully. But now you have Lightlife and Fieldroast in Walmart, and in the Walmart I'm at, I walk in, the produce section is right there, so you can buy the tofu and your produce, and bam! Suddenly there's Fieldroast and there's Smart Life right there in your face. Now, what I did was I got on the phone to my daughter immediately, and people around me could hear me saying, "Oh my God, I'm so excited. Fieldroast is here. Their chow cheese. Look at this vegan section." So if people are even unaware of what this is, they heard me and they might be curious. But if they don't hear me or hear you or hear anyone else going excited in a Walmart for seeing these products, what they are doing is passing the products. And they're going to look and go, "Oh, what is that?" Maybe they see the Field Burger. Maybe they've heard of the Beyond Burger. Maybe it's like, "Oh, this is vegan. Let me try this." They see the vegan sausages. They see the cheese. And at that price, they might be like, "Let me just try this." You're going to have people who try it out of curiosity and hopefully will like it and buy more. So that is a great thing. Like I said, Lightlife is now in Canada. I can go buy the products when I want to. Walmart, and whether it's because it is Maple Leaf Foods, and one of the things everybody knows is that the more a product is available, like a niche product, the more likely the price will go down. So Walmart must have done, like I assume, sort of a big purchase of these products, and they're able to sell them at like some places 40% off of where you'd get your other Fieldroast products. So that's a win for the consumer. Now, of course, if you love supporting your local vegan shop, we know that those stores are going to always have other products we can't get at Walmart's. But I think this is fantastic. And looking at this from a growing the market, this is the best way. We don't live in an ideal world where people are able to access all of these vegan products just because we want them to. So unfortunately, if it means having a company that on one hand does stuff that we hate, but on the other hand, they're promoting the products that we do support, I think it's a win-win. All right, guys, let me know what you think, and I hope I find this burger soon because I am so excited to try this. And that's all for now. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you in the next video.